what is the precise timing? Because every time I read it, I've got different timing. It was like 6 to 12 hours. 12,
Does it depend on temperature and things?
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah. See, I've seen CSI.
Wise. Yes, the profits of CSI. I got off the hook a little bit because my editor did point out, wouldn't they be hauling a really stiff dead body around? I thought, well, that's not very pop video, is it? And but in cold water, rigor mortis wouldn't have set in. So keeping somebody literally on ice or in water delays the onset of rigor mortis. But it's very, very quick. If you're not in, this is so morbid, isn't it? Hope you're taking notes, murderers of Paris. So when you murder someone, put them in a cold bath, and then you can just do a dance with them.
Or alternatively, when you've murdered someone, just email James.
Just tweet me.
But it's a good point because I struggled to find the right answer. Every time I read a source, it was giving me a different time. I was thinking, I've got to get this right because if you're dealing with the real world in any way, whether it's an element in a fantasy novel or whether it's a very realistic novel, if you get it wrong, if you get one thing wrong like that, then your whole world falls apart. Because if somebody knows, you've got a murder in the room and goes, well, actually, no, that body when I killed that person, it went stiff after 5 hours. I thought, if they know that you're wrong, then you've kind of blown it. You've got to make sure that every fact that you've got in your real world scenario is correct. And it can be a nightmare, actually, kind of.
I think
it's a responsibility as well.
Yeah.
If you're gonna do it, do it properly. Yeah.
Well, I think you lose the trust as well, because as soon as someone sees one thing that's wrong, they start to question everything else you've done.
Yeah,
it takes them out of the
story.
Yeah,
Like, do you
absolutely.
ever have that terrible moment though, where you go on Google and you have to Google something really dodgy? Like the other day, what does the inside of a severed head look like? And I typed it into Google, I was like, no, the police will find me.